I'd like to complete the six-position presentation by bringing in another National Sable Sell-Off finalist, Bud Hill. Welcome, Bud.
Thank you, Larry. Glad to be here.
Bud's a salesman at Jackie Cooper Lincoln Mercury in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. He earned his way to the Nationals by winning the Dallas District competition. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Will you help us finish this six-position presentation by showing off the interior of the Scorpio?
I'd be happy to. Why don't you take a seat in the driver's seat first off? You know, Larry, at this time I'd like to show you some of the standard features available on the 1988 Scorpio. Notice your front seat. It's power controlled in six position. The lever's also made just like the seat and seat back, so you can adjust it and make it very comfortable to your own preference. Also, the seat is also lumbar supported. You see, when you sit in an automobile seat, the shoulders get support back here, but the small of your back don't receive support. By that lumbar support, it takes away that stress and tension.
I can feel that, yeah.
Isn't that nice? Notice the tilt and telescoping wheel. It's adjustable right there, and that allows for additional comfort. The soft feel grip of the steering wheel also adds for additional comfort. The instrumentation panel is driver oriented, putting the primary functions right up in front so you can see them very easily. It's also backlit, so at nighttime there's higher visibility. The standard radio is an AM/FM with 12 memory stations programmable on the FM side with 6 speakers available.
Sounds like it's pretty well equipped. Are there any options available?
There is a touring package option that's available. That gives you the moon roof and also leather seats and a fuel computer. Now, freestanding is the automatic transmission.
Because it's a hatchback, are any of your prospects concerned about losing comfort and convenience features in the rear seat?
Well, that's interesting. Many of the prospects that come into our dealership aren't even aware that the Scorpio is a hatchback in design. But once you take and put them in the back seat and show them over the 3 feet of leg room and over 3 feet of headroom, any concerns that they might have had for loss of space are certainly put to rest. So the hatchback design certainly hasn't stopped any prospect from buying a Scorpio.
But I understand you sell BMW at your dealership, too. Compare the Scorpio to the '87 BMW 528e.
The comparison really is, in overall quality, both the automobiles are very good quality automobiles. But probably significantly, the Scorpio brings with it a much better warranty than the BMW does. In the passenger compartment, legroom and headroom in the Scorpio are far superior to the BMW. And overall performance of the automobile, the Scorpio's power plant provides a much more exhilarating and better feeling automobile.
Is the Scorpio bringing new prospects into your showroom?
Absolutely, Larry. Bringing in prospects that are very intelligent, very sophisticated, and very well informed. And it's really our responsibility as salespeople to be just as sophisticated, just as informed about our product, because they certainly are.
But no matter who comes into your showroom, they all want value for their dollar. Do you sell value with the Scorpio?
You must sell value, and value is very, very important. You know, at the final end, at the negotiating point over the price of the automobile, the only way you can really ask for the price is to have justified the value, and that's done during the demonstration.
With the prospect you're describing, the demonstration drive must be very important because they'll want to feel this car.
That is the one point where you're going to take the engineering, you're going to take the marketing, you're going to take all those features and benefits and put them together and put them in the automobile. And you know, it's going to be their decision as to whether they feel like the value is there.
Boy, if the demonstration drive is that important, you better have everything planned before you take them out of the showroom.
The route must be planned, the automobile must be prepared. Make sure there's plenty of fuel in that automobile. Know where you're going to go and know how you're going to get there and what you're going to do each and every inch of the way.
Show me what you do on a demonstration drive.
I'd be happy to. Why don't you get in the passenger side?
Okay.
You know, Larry, earlier we discussed a few important items about the demonstration drive. Number one, make certain you have the time before you ever leave to do the demonstration drive properly.
So you're not worried about getting back to meet somebody else, and your client's not got another appointment either?
Absolutely. That time must be dedicated to do a professional selling presentation of the Scorpio. Also, make certain that your route is properly planned. especially with a performance car like the Scorpio. Make sure you vary that route over smooth roads, rough roads. Be able to take the time to demonstrate the anti-lock braking system to them. That's a big concern for the Scorpio buyer.
Would there be different routes for different cars?
You bet. Different routes for different cars, different methods of taking those routes to ensure that that car is shown to its peak performance. You know, Larry, also, too, it's very, very important for the car to be clean. That conveys a professional image to that customer.
All right, all those things seem to be taken care of. What's next?
Larry, this is a very important and crucial time in the selling process of the Scorpio. This is a time when the salesperson must be in control of the demonstration drive. It's also a time that enables the customer to sit comfortably in the passenger side of the automobile, not having to concentrate on driving and those worries that are associated with it. And also gives them a perfect opportunity to enjoy the appointments and the luxury of the 1988 Scorpio. Would you mind putting your safety belt on and let you and I go for that demonstration drive right now?
All right. What do you try to demonstrate and talk about while you're driving?
The features that are standard on the automobile need to be pointed out first. The options need to be pointed out second. But as you're driving along, what you most importantly want to do is show the primary features that the customer has related to you are important to them. As an example, the automatic freewheeling transmission on the Scorpio, it's exclusive to this automobile. When the automobile is in drive, it gives it the capability of breaking itself down by the engine. When the transmission is in drive with overdrive, it gives the capability of better fuel economy. These things are important to the customer, and they need to be reiterated to them. Also, allow the customer the time and the convenience of getting the feel of the automobile. Allow them to feel the leather, allow them to see out of the automobile, and allow them to have those true emotional feelings that are going to help them purchase this automobile from you.
They experience the Scorpio, and it helps to sell itself.
The Scorpio is such a fine automobile that we as salespeople have to realize there's a time in the selling process to be quiet, allow the quality, allow the ride, allow the handling of the automobile to sell itself to that customer.
My turn now?
Right.
So is that it? The demonstration drive is over when you're through and you just let the prospect drive back to the dealership?
No, Larry, this is probably one of the most crucial points in the whole demonstration drive. This is the time when you need to show the customer those features and benefits that are on the Scorpio to make it easier to drive. Your turn signals are located up here. Simple things. Show them the things that are going to make it comfortable in driving the automobile back to the dealership. Okay?
But is there anything else you try to accomplish on the drive back to the dealership?
Larry, absolutely. What you're trying to find out on that drive back to the dealership is, did the Scorpio meet the needs that the customer mentioned to you at the first meeting them? You know, the handling characteristics, the braking characteristics, the steering characteristics. Are those functions and features meeting their needs?
And if you find something that does, you want to reinforce it the way it feels as he's driving? And
Absolutely. Find that one thing that's going to make them buy and hone in on that and show them that that feature and benefit is there for them in the Scorpio.
demonstration drive is over. We're back at the dealership. What do you do now?
It's very important, Larry, to find out the customer's overall impression of the Scorpio. Also find out how some of the features and benefits met their specific needs for their automobile. Also, it's at this time that you've justified the value of the automobile, and It's time to get them into your office and begin the real close.
Well, thanks, Bud. I think I understand now what a demonstration drive is all about. Gives the prospect a chance to experience the things you're talking about.
Absolutely.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Now I'd like to talk about a few features that are designed to make you more competitive. Features with the sole purpose of helping you sell Scorpio. One is the Delivery in Europe program. Scorpio buyers can pick up their new car in Frankfurt, Germany. Then they can car tour Europe and have it shipped to their local Lincoln Mercury dealer in the United States. Another selling point is the Road Care Plan. Scorpio owners are automatically enrolled in the plan for 3 full years. The plan gives them extensive road care benefits like reimbursement for emergency travel expenses, ambulance service, and towing. There are also travel benefits such as discounts for car rentals, no-fee traveler's checks, room reservations, and more. But perhaps your strongest added selling feature is the Scorpio Resale Value Program. If a Scorpio owner decides to turn in their car on another Lincoln Mercury product between 24 and 48 months after purchase, we guarantee the resale value to be equal to that of a Mercedes 190E. That's the kind of confidence we have in Scorpio. Of course, it's easy to be confident with a car like Scorpio. It's already ranked among the elite European touring sedans, and the success has just started.